Hello everybody, it is the Dragoon Knight, or some may know as Pyoshank, and I'm alive. I'm surprisingly not dead yet, and I figured that I'd come back and make another YouTube video. The reason why is I figured it'd just be something fun to do, and bring up a little bit more awareness of things that should be talked about. And this video will mainly be aimed at YouTube themselves and things that need to be fixed. But without further ado, let's start the video. You know, it started out as just my normal mornings. I get up, get ready, throw some YouTube on. But I decided, I'd search for, something interesting because, my recommendation is just filled with stupid shit. But as I continued to look, I fell down a rabbit hole. The Elsagate version 2.0 type of shit. For the ones that are uneducated on Elsagate, it's basically taking popular characters like Spider-Man and Elsa and putting them into situations that involve pregnancies, injections, sicknesses, and it goes on. It goes from, feces to what I've just mentioned. And it just only gets weirder and weirder. And this was one of the reasons why back in 2017, like very early 2018, when it was bad, that's why we had a big ad apocalypse, is because people were pulling, their ads out of YouTube because no one wanted to be associated with that. And it's left a permanent mark on YouTube that, they can try to recover from it all they want, but it's going to be there forever. And you see, I had to watch what I say very precautiously because I say the one wrong thing that offends the YouTube bot, and I can get age restricted again after what happened last time. And that was honestly a big mood killer, because I put a lot of time into that video. But yeah, I had to watch what I'm saying. Like, I'm on thin ice with this video, and I want to be able to have freedom of speech about it. But at the same time, if I get age restricted, this video will only go to a small handful of people. So I'm trying not to get age restricted again. But as I said, I have to watch what I'm saying. And honestly, Elsagate was snuffed out for a while after YouTube finally took action against it. And then we had the whole copyright thing, which was also more, salt to the wound. And then you had to mark if this video was for kids or not. But that's not the point. Basically, is the flame that Elsagate had was snuffed out by YouTube. But it wasn't fully. Because come around 2022 to now, things like Friday Night Funkin', Poppy Playtime, Fortnite, just things like that were big, with kids, popular video game characters and things like that, were put into this Elsagate type of content. And it either goes from weird animations to people dressing up as said character from said game, and it's overall really stupid, and it's trying to activate a child's neuron system whenever they see it. And there's just I don't know what I want to say about it, because it's something that I know has been milked a lot on this platform, but at the same time I feel like not enough attention is being brought to this where people are talking about it more. But when you have the time, just search up something like The Amazing Digital Circus or Poppy Playtime, or whatever's big with children now. I don't know. I know it used to be Spider-Man and Elsa, but just search it up and just see how long it takes you to find something stupid. I took a couple pictures while I was doing this video, and it only took me about 1 minute to find the images I'm about to put on screen, from just trying to find info on what to do for this video. And it's ridiculous on how quickly I found it. And keep in mind, the people that are producing these are grown men that, are legal, able to go into a store and buy alcohol and cigarettes and go to the war. It gives me a headache trying to process everything. Oh yeah, I found this one too. I can't even hate on it because it's stupid, but it's like It's self-aware that it's satire. And what's sad is you have people that love these franchises and everything like that, and they actually want to produce, good quality things for something that they like and they want to support. But it ends up being drowned out by the stupid shit that we've just reviewed. And I feel so bad that, someone that makes like something that took them like a month, like a small animation or a drawing that took them, days or months to work on, gets just thrown into the pile of Elsagate type shit. Or you get where I'm coming from. If you are watching this, I would really hope you would. But it's just a shame that you're being put into the wrong crowd. Now, this is the main topic I wanted to get into. The small Elsagate stuff was something I wanted to dip into, but this is the main thing. YouTube does not care what your kid is watching, because they have YouTube Kids, yes, but there is no parental controls on YouTube. And you could say, well, don't let your kid have it. You give your kid a phone or a tablet or access to the computer or the home TV, YouTube is 9 out of 10 accessible. And if you're someone who doesn't keep supervision on their child and have uncontrolled, they can skim the internet whenever they want, they're going to see things that they should not be viewing. I was someone like that. I had basically uncontrolled internet access, and I wish I didn't, because the internet has taught me so much stupid things that I kind of would have been better off not knowing. And I will say this, as many other content creators have said before, YouTube is not your babysitter. We as content creators are not here to hold your child's hand and teach them things. What they learn is what they learn because you are not supervising them and telling them what they can and cannot do. Let's say I gave my kid a tablet that had uncontrollable internet access. They can go to any website, any YouTube video they want to. They can see just the horrors of things they shouldn't see on the internet. Things that I saw as a kid because I was not controlled on the internet. And this is where parents start complaining, because let's say, I don't know, I upload a video that it offends Christian people or something, and then they get mad and then parents get mad at me because I did something that upset them as a parent because their kid watched my video. Well, then they need to supervise their child. That's how I view about it. And as I've said at the start of this, that YouTube is not the babysitter. It is you as the parent who needs to take care of your child. And if you're very worried about what your child's watching, which honestly, I don't think parents care anymore, because if parents cared about, the brain rot material shit their child would be watching, you wouldn't have children running around singing songs about a toilet with a head, or Poppy Playtime, or Digital Circus lanky box shit. And I'm not even just pulling this up. This is just things that I have heard through children that I hear from, like, going to school with, or people I hear when I'm walking home. Just, these are things that I actually hear out in public. And I know there's going to be someone that's going to think that we were just as bad as the kids nowadays with Skibidi Toilet and stupid shit like that, but instead of that, it was with like those MLG clips from like 2016 and shit that everyone was making, and everyone thought they were funny for no apparent reason, and they were like with every Call of Duty edit for some reason. That was funny because it was just a bunch of noises and things like that, but when it's the repeated same concept of a toilet with a head over and over and over, I personally would think it'd get very annoying and repetitive. And when you have multiple children running around singing it, like, that's just been like engraved into their, their skull, their brain, it kind of just drives you up the wall. That's just an opinion from my part, and from what I've heard from actual people. And one more thing that I've noticed before I'd like to end this video off is I see these kids getting so much hate because they see something they find interesting and they run around repeating it. And these kids get so much hate when the video of them doing this certain action is recorded and uploaded, where it's just negative hate comment after hate comment about the said child. But in all reality, you have to kind of understand these children are easily molded. They will suck up everything like a sponge and repeat it. They're like a parrot. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, and that's why they take their rage out or like just harass these kids because they're singing something that they find entertaining, which they're not wrong. It's annoying, but when it gets to the point of threatening and just pure harassment, that's when something needs to be done about it. But other than that, I don't think I really have much left to say for this video. And so without further ado, let us cut to our conclusion. Well, you've made it to the end. If you want to quit watching, feel free to, but the rest of this video will just be me commenting on a couple things. So feel free to click off or stay to listen. One of the reasons why I have not been uploading much recently is number one, not having enough time. With school and everything, and then wanting to, have time to myself, it doesn't really leave much time for me to work on videos. And number two is my mental health. I've been trying to focus more on my mental health and what I want compared to having to feel like that I need to do a supply and demand kind of thing. Also, two more things that I wanted to bring up is, number one, I know my voice sounds really slow and not like how it normally does. I'm extremely tired, and that is why. And I want to make this extremely clear. I am not the best person to watch on the YouTube Elsagate drama type thing. There are so much more better content creators out there that have put more time, more research, script writing, and a whole bunch of things, and they deserve your view more than I deserve it. So if you ever have the chance to and want to watch a more in-depth version of it, of like what we've discussed here today, please do, because I want more people to learn about this truth and actually hear it from a better perspective than some dumbass, dude on the internet, But without further ado, I am the Dragoonite, and I will see you on the flip side.
Working for Hollander now? What is it you're after?
The tiger poster.
That's not even funny, man.